Anand, a long drawn game against Ivanshu. Can you tell us more about the game?
Well, I must say he was very clever in his choice of openings. He played something which seems harmless, but actually I remember that it's a bit venomous if you're careless. And it's very hard to play as black, so I think he was quite clever in that. I got a very bad position actually, and at one point I thought I was going to lose. But then I defended quite well, and I think around about the stage where between move 34 and 40, I got out of trouble, but I almost was better, but not enough to make a difference.
Sunday is an off day. Will you be preparing for the last two games or you will go around and...
Well, I'll try to do a bit of both. I mean, I'll relax, but also do some work.
Magnus, a very convincing victory against Paco. Can you tell us more about the game?
Well, I don't know if it was very convincing, but I had a slightly better position, put some pressure on him, and then he blundered in the end. That's the way it often goes. So yeah, that's about it.
What time did you realize that the victory is in your favor?
Well, at one point I won a piece for a couple of pawns, and then after that it wasn't very difficult. But yeah, that's it was a good and important win for me.
So two more rounds to go, two more games to go. What are your expectations?
Well, day after yesterday I will be playing Ivanchuk with White. If I win that game, I'll be tied with him for first place. So that's my goal will obviously be now to fight and try and get my last shot at first place.
A very convincing victory against Levan Aronian. Can you tell us more about the game?
Well, I think it was a very interesting opening. Levant tried to play very solidly to just keep the game balanced, and in the middle game I was able to create some complications, and he made probably 2 or 3 inaccurate moves, and after that he was suffering for pretty much the rest of the game, and eventually he succumbed to the pressure. So, I mean, it's very nice to win a game like that, but there still are 2 more rounds, and I have to keep on trying to win games.
Yantak, 2 decisive games and a long drawn game of Anand. Can you tell us more about these 3 games?
I think the 8th round was very interesting because it reminded us that the top chess players are also human beings. Sometimes we forget that. Especially in the game Carlsen-Vallejo, we saw how in a almost equal position, only a little bit better for Carlsen, but Vallejo was a bit short of time, and then Carlsen was able to trick Vallejo with a very subtle trick, and then Vallejo fell down, he made a big mistake and he lost. Sometimes we are so used now to the computers helping us to understand chess that we forgot that chess players are also human beings. Something similar happened in the other decisive game. Nakamura was able to beat Aronian because in a slightly better position for the USA player, Aronian started to play weakly, and Aronian realized that a lot of people, a lot of spectators were watching his mistakes. So that provoked more mistakes from him, and that's why practically he lost the game. And finally, we saw a very exciting fight between 2 geniuses, 2 veteran geniuses. Ivanchuk and Anand, fantastic game. Ivanchuk was almost always a little bit better, but Vichy was able to defend as a world champion, and then the final draw was the deserved result.